Hey lovelies, you're welcome back to Reviews and Recaps. So Nell went live to try and do some damage control in light of the picture of her and Arion and her looking real cozy shaking Arion's hand. So of course she's trying to clear things up. She went live to address it, and I just want to talk about some of the bits that she talked about and my overall thoughts on her relationship moving forward with Mel and Martell. If you're new to this channel, I do commentary on celebrity news and reality TV shows, so make sure you hit that subscribe button. I've also started covering Real Housewives of Potomac, so make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're interested in that. Don't forget to like, share, and let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Now let's get into it. Nell basically said that Martell's PR person was trying to get a picture of Coleslaw and her together, and she feels like the PR person was being messy. She alluded to feeling like she was being set up by the PR to make it seem like she is sort of frolicking with arionnecurry. Now, let's be clear, Martell is capable of getting his PR person to stage a photo up. I feel, this is my opinion. Now, everything I say is alleged, in my opinion only, and for entertainment purposes, right? So I feel that Martell is capable of actually setting this up and having someone take a picture and him looking away, almost like, I'm involved, this is her chilling with arionnecurry. I feel like it is all in a bid to try and bring Arion onto the show. Even if it was a setup, which I believe it could potentially be, Martell knows her enough to know how to set her up. Do you know how crazy that is? Like, Martell knows you enough to know how to set you up to ensure that you fall into his trap. He knew that all he had to do was put this woman in front of you and you'd be out here grinning and in her face. And that is what he needed. Like, you played into his hand. And it gives me the impression, like, what is it about you that makes Martell feel that he could get you in that specific space? If it is in fact true that you were set up, people don't stage or try to set up things they don't think you will fall for. And my thing also is, why would you stay friends with someone who organized for you to be set up? If you truly believe that Martell set you up, why remain friends with Martell? There is no way on this God's green earth that I will remain friends with someone who tried to set me up. Impossible. I can't trust you. I have to move with wisdom, knowing fully well what you are capable of. There's no way I'll be out here calling this person my brother and we're like siblings. Heck to the no. I personally do not feel bad for her, and I'll tell you why I don't feel bad for her. Because she has shown an inability to hold Martell Holt accountable. Let's not forget what she said about black men getting arrested, despite it being about harassment. Let me clarify, harassing communications DV. You mean to tell me that you do not want the police involved, but he did something of that gravity, but now you want all of us to rally around you and believe your side of the story that you were set up by the same man? I think Nell does not like being called out. She does not like to be called out. She does not like to take responsibility. Even if Martell set you up, you shouldn't have played into his hands. You have no business shaking arionnecurry's hand to begin with. If you want to be cordial, say hello and let it be that. There is no need for handshake. There is no need for anything other than hi from afar. You don't have to be standing close to her. You should move, excuse yourself. But she didn't. So either way, regardless of whether or not you were set up, I think you should take responsibility for the fact that you did not do what you should have done in that case. I understand being cordial. I'm the queen of being cordial with people. However, you know the gravity of what this woman has done, what she continues to do. It's not like she's left your friend alone. No, she is still always talking about her at any giving opportunity. Every time she gets a platform, she is talking about Melody. You mean to tell me that the best way to handle it is smile in her face and give her a handshake? I do know Nell did allude to the fact that she didn't really know what coleslaw looks like. I don't know if I believe that. You may not know what she looks like physically, but I'm sure you've caught a glimpse. So as soon as you saw her face, your facial expression should go from grinning to a straight face like, wait, Ariane? No, thank you. I even heard a content creator, I don't want to mention her name just in case I mistaken what she meant, but I heard a content creator mention that there were also videos of Nell and Arion being in close proximity dancing. I personally did not see any videos, but if that is true, that means this lady was very comfortable being in your space, very comfortable being in close proximity to you. Which makes me feel like, why did she feel that comfortable? She shouldn't feel that comfortable. She shouldn't be that close to you. She should know that, nah, we ain't, Martell, move over to that side. I don't want to be in close proximity with her. That should have been the end of it, or she should have moved. Even if Nell may have had okay intentions or clear intentions, the impacts and the result of what happened, it's not looking good, bruv. It ain't looking good at all. I understand that Nell may have had good intentions. I just wanted to be cordial. But you have to understand, you're on a TV show. Anything you say and do can and will be used against you. It is not the right platform for you to do that. And even if the TV wasn't even on or people weren't recording, why should you be in that same safe proximity? If Mel did the same thing that you have done, you know you will be upset. If Mel was interacting with Chris's daughter that accused you of being a side chick, or if Mel was interacting with the person Chris allegedly cheated on you with, would you like that? Wouldn't you be upset? Wouldn't you question her loyalty and her true intentions as your friend? I feel like sometimes we have to apply the same way we would be feeling in that situation to other people. Think about it. Put yourself in their shoes. Can you understand how she can be feeling? Now, Melody hasn't come out to say anything, but if I were Melody, I would be thinking like, yo, well, say less. You've done a lot of questionable things so far. Let's not forget the Houston trip where Melody said, please don't put me and Martell together in anything. She puts them together in the game. Like, there are so many examples of Nell going against her friend, her basically calling Mel stubborn and saying her and Martell are just as bad as each other. How do you say that someone who is accused of revenge plea is the same as someone who is on the receiving end of that abuse? It doesn't make any sense. So I'm just like, there's so many examples that bothers me, that shows that Nell has not been a good and loyal friend. She may have had good intentions, but the way she comes across, it's very flip-floppy. And also, in the words of Kempire, it's given twerking on the fence. It's good for us content creators to twerk on the fence. However, it ain't good for you to be twerking on the fence when it comes to your friendships with your so-called friend / mentee. Even on a basic level, Martell should know that there is no way I should be bringing Arian anywhere close to Nell, knowing fully well all of the things that I've done to my ex-wife and Nell is aware of. He shouldn't even feel that comfortable to do that. And even if he does, because these men have audacity, you should be able to shut it down ASAP and it should not go anywhere. Anyway, that is all I have to talk to you guys about. Quick one. Did you guys notice that Nell looks really pretty on this live? I was like, girl, whatever you're doing, keep it going. It's nice to see her without like those thick wig bundles or whatever she wears on her head. And her skin looks like nice and fresh as well. So I'm like, whatever you're doing, sis, keep it. You look really good. Anyways, that is everything I want to talk to you guys about. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye.